Okay. You can admit, Josh. Uh-oh. I think we're having a small tech issue. Okay. All right, let's get started. Welcome, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Walters, Marketing Director for Construction at Eagleview, and today we're going to explore Eagleview Assess, our autonomous drone solution for roof inspections. Joining me are Ryan Haug, Director of Product, and Josh Seidel, Product Manager, who will demo the software live. We'll cover what Assess is, how it works, and highlight 4 new enhancements, and we'll show them in action. Let's dive in.
Thanks, Elizabeth. For some background for anyone unfamiliar, Eagleview Assess is a fully autonomous drone inspection solution for roofs. Using made in the USA Skydio drones, it captures high-res images from about 4 feet above the roof. The drone flies itself. Just tap launch, draw a box around the structure, and it goes and does its thing. After the flight, our AI uses those drone images and identifies hail, wind, and other damage, creating a virtual roof model with precise measurements. This makes inspections faster, safer, and more consistent, helping adjusters and roofers make quicker and confident decisions. Elizabeth, would you like to explain the 2 service offerings we have?
Sure. So we have 2 flexible delivery models to suit different needs. The first is our Eagleview Assess Network, which is a managed service. Eagleview handles the drone flights for you, and we have a network of Part 107 licensed drone pilots ready to go. You simply request an inspection through our app or website, and one of our pilots will come out, fly the drone over the property, and deliver the complete inspection package, including the imagery, the AI damage analysis, and a roof report. This turnkey option is popular with insurance carriers and adjusters who want quick results without having to train staff on drones. It's great if you have claims across wide geographies or you don't want to own a drone yourself. Think of it as an on-demand drone inspections powered by Eagleview. The second option we have is a self-service lease or subscription. This is a do-it-yourself model where our company has the Eagleview Assess program in-house. Your company, excuse me. We provide Skydio 2+ drones, software, and training, and your team operates the drone whenever you need. This model is common with roofing contractors and insurers that have in-house field teams. The benefit here is that you have the drone on hand to use as frequently as you want. For example, a roofer can fly dozens of inspections after a storm without waiting for a third-party pilot. It's cost-effective and fast, especially if you have high volume. The Skydio drones are simple to fly with minimal training, though of course a Part 107 license is required for commercial drone inspection. Eagleview supports you with training resources and customer support, and if you ever need extra coverage beyond your team's reach, you can still tap into our pilot network as a backup. Both models deliver the same output: detailed imagery, AI-driven damage detection, and accurate roof reports. It's really about choosing what fits your workflow. Insurers often use the managed network for convenience and scalability, while roofers often prefer having their own drone for on-demand use. Either way, you're leveraging the same powerful technology to get objective roof data quickly. Now, Ryan, could you highlight a few of the core strengths that make Eagleview Assess so powerful?
Sure. Let me talk about a little about what Assess delivers. First of all, the Skydio drone technology is powering Assess is fully autonomous. You don't need to manually maneuver around the roof. The drone's onboard AI handles it with precision. It automatically creates a facet by facet flight plan in real time and navigates around obstacles like trees or chimneys on its own. With 360-degree obstacle avoidance system, the drone literally avoids potential collisions by itself. As we like to say, it's easy to fly and hard to crash. With the help of autonomy and obstacle avoidance, the drone flies extremely close, about 4 feet above the roof surface during its scan. with a 4K camera, so even subtle damage, small hail hits, or minor shingle lift is captured clearly. The result is some of the highest quality roof imagery available, giving both adjusters and roofing pros confidence that they're seeing everything they need to see. As our CEO likes to say, you could literally read a dime on the roof in these images. After the drone does its job, our machine learning models automatically analyze the photos to detect damage, hail damage, wind damage, and other anomalies on the roof. The key word here is unbiased. The AI identifies damage based on patterns and training data, not on any personal judgment or guesswork. This standardizes the assessment. For example, if there's blistering on the shingles that might look like hail to the untrained eye, the AI can tell the difference and will not mislabel it as hail. Conversely, if real hail hits are present, it will flag them consistently across the roof, even in areas you might overlook. This consistency, full coverage, and objectivity speeds up the claims process and reduces disputes. It's objective roof data everyone can agree on. Finally, Assess delivers all this information in a polished digital report. You get a complete roof diagram, high resolution annotated images of all damage, counts of hail impacts, and precise measurements. The report can be easily shared with customers or carriers as needed. It's a professional, shareable product that can validate insurance claims quickly and help you plan your repairs or settlements. Now, on top of these, we've been hard at work adding new capabilities based on user feedback. Up next, we'll go through 4 key new enhancements we've introduced to Assess. I'll explain each one briefly, and then I'll hand it over to Josh to show a quick demo of that feature in action. We've upgraded our hail detection algorithms to be smarter and more precise. The system now better distinguishes hail from blistering, dirt, or wear. You also get fewer false positives. When you see a circle on the image, it's real hail. This gives adjusters the confidence in hail counts and helps roofers justify repairs. It also saves time by reducing manual verification back and forth. Now we're going to do the demo part. Josh, you ready to show everybody how this improved hail detection looks in Assess?
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. So the first thing that we did that I want to talk about is we actually did a lot of training with people. We trained our team to better identify hail when we go mark up the images. So once after we trained our team up, then we did a lot of marking up of new hail on drone imagery, and we've done thousands of images. So again, like Ryan mentioned, now when I click in here, you'll see if you could see the right side of the screen here, as I go through what we've identified through the AI, you'll see like it's much more likely to be showing hail every time. And so it gives everyone the confidence to say what Eagleview is showing in the Assess tools is really showing what is going on the roof. Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Josh. Okay, 1 second. Get back to the right slide. Okay, the next feature I want to talk about is the new enhancements that we have to handle large and complex roofs. Think about apartments, churches, and even commercial buildings. Previously, these required multiple flights or were totally unsupported. Now, the drone can scan all roof facets in one go and create a complete model. It's a big safety win. There's no more need to climb steep, damaged, or sprawling roofs. It also opens up Assess for broader use cases and property types. Josh, you want to show an example of how Assess handles a larger structure?
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. So again, here we did a lot of work on our back end to be able to process.
Sorry about that, Josh. I accidentally hit the button. You got to take it back. My bad.
Okay, no problem. All right. So yeah, as I was saying, we've done a lot of changes to our back end to be able to process these larger facets. And as it gives a little refresh, so you can see we've actually been able to process a much larger structure than a single family residential roof. within a single job. Another place that we have made some big improvements again is when a structure is like large and sprawling, like this church here. We can see we captured the whole structure within a single job. We didn't have to break it up. And what we're also doing is we're able to, on all this imagery, run the AI the same as it was a single family structure. So, I'm just going to toggle off my heat map. We know that there's some, something that's happened to this part of the roof here. And so when I go in to take a look, what you'll see is the same high resolution mosaicing that we've done for single family homes. You're able to see again on the right side here the different labels of the which model picked up the specific damage, and we're able to run through this just like we were looking at a single family home. So we're now able to process and look at these large structures in a single job without having to break it up. Thanks, Ryan.
It's Josh. In a second. Okay. The next feature we're going to talk about is the enhancements we've made to our test squares. Test squares are used to count, hail hits in a defined area, typically 10 by 10 feet. Now we've made it more intuitive to drag and drop the square anywhere in the roof image. And the anomaly counts, you'll see update live as you move it. The other enhancement we made is that we also gave you the capability to switch to a 5 by 20 rectangle for a long, narrow facet. It makes it easier to verify damage thresholds and justify claims for repairs. Josh, you want to show a quick demo of the new test square features?
Yep. So here we have our virtual square from the job that we were looking at before. And if you'd used our tools before, it was a little bit hard to maneuver the test square around. So what we've done is we created this hover over menu. And from here, I can go ahead and move. Now you can see the test square is active. And if you take a look on the left side here, we can see I've got 20 anomalies that the AI has picked up. If I go ahead and move that test square and now set it, you can see here the 20 now has, we've got one more in there. It's showing 21. So what we're doing is we're actually doing a live count as you move that test square. We're recalculating and doing a live count. And then as Ryan mentioned, we're also giving the ability to change the size of the test square. So as you mentioned, it's a 5 by 20 that you can change to if you wanted to look at, say, some, along the ridge line. Let me go ahead and move this here. And if I go ahead and set that, again, you'll see the live count has updated again over here. It's showing 16. And you're able to use this this new shape on longer facets, or again, against things like ridge lines. And at any time, if you want to go back and show the 10 by 10, you can just change that right back. It'll come back as a 10 by 10 here. We can go ahead and move it and reset it. And yeah, those are the major changes to the test square to make it much more usable than it was before and give you more data. Thanks, Ryan.
All right. And finally, the last new feature, I want to talk about some enhancements we've made to our summary reports. So, the reports now include full resolution facet images, not stitched together DRes mosaics, along with some other enhancements that Josh will cover as well. But with the high resolution imagery, now you can actually zoom in and see fine details without pixelization, and you don't lose that detail. It makes it much easier to share and explain damage to others, like policyholders or back office teams. And also it increases the confidence in the documentation. What you see in the report matches what the drone saw. It's really documentation that you can trust and share confidently. So, Josh, do you want to give us a quick glimpse of the difference, maybe a before and after comparison?
Yeah, so I've got our two reports here. The left side is our before, the right side is our after here. And so one thing to note, as Ryan mentioned, we cleaned up the information in the front just to make it a lot more readable. We also, if you have your logo uploaded to MyEV, you can also, we'll show your logo on the front page of the report. And what Ryan mentioned about those de-resolved images show you here. So this is the difference. This is the same part of the roof. And if I go to zoom in here, you'll see, yeah, everything is pretty hard to view pretty quickly. You know, we get pixelated pretty fast. Now with the new high-res images in here, you can zoom in, keep a lot more detail, especially on things like roof accessories. And I also want to call out that we have put some more data on these screens to make it a little bit more valuable. Any confirmed anomalies, the types are here. We also, on the entire facet, are showing the number of roof components. So, you know, think vents, pipe jacks, and other roof penetrations. We show the count on the facet. And the last thing I'd like to show you is we actually zoom in more now on each of the anomalies themselves that are confirmed, so you get a better view of the anomaly. We've also made our marker a little bit thinner, again, making sure we don't obstruct any of the valuable data that helps you communicate, you know, what is going on the roof to anybody who needs the data.
Awesome.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Josh. Okay, so now that we've seen all these new features in action, I'd like to bring Elizabeth back to recap some of the key benefits of Assess and then wrap up our session.
Thank you, Ryan. Looks like we have a couple of questions coming in, so I'll go through the key benefits and then we can answer some of the questions that have come in through the chat before we wrap up. So we've covered a lot of ground. Thank you, Josh, for the awesome demos. And let's recap some of these enhancements and how they make Assess even better. Faster claims and repair cycles. Using Eagleview Assess can dramatically speed up the roof inspection process. What might take days to schedule and hours to perform manually can be done in a single short drone flight with immediate AI analysis. This means claims get processed faster, policyholders get answers sooner, and roofers can move to repair jobs more quickly. In fact, some adjusters have reported closing about 50% more claims per day using Assess. Improve safety. No one needs to climb a ladder or walk on a damaged roof anymore to inspect it. You can scope a job without sending someone onto a damaged or steep roof. The drone's obstacle avoidance tech also means the drone itself is safe from collisions. It's not going to crash into anything. So you get a full detail report without risking injuries or property damage. Consistency and accuracy. Every roof is inspected in a consistent, standardized way. The drone's thorough scan and the AI's unbiased detection ensure you're not dependent on individual human skill or judgment to find damage. The consistency of the drone means fewer errors, no misspots, and a reliable data that you can use confidently. The new hail detection improvements and high-res images only add to that accuracy. You can trust what you see. Trusted, unbiased results for all parties. Because Assess provides an objective analysis, thanks to AI, it creates a single source of truth about the roof's condition. This is beneficial for all stakeholders in the claims process. Adjusters, contractors, and even homeowners are all looking at the same evidence. It reduces friction. For instance, if a roofer and an insurer might normally disagree on the extent of hail damage, the Assess report can help get everyone on the same page with clear, unbiased data. Even more power with new features. The 4 enhancements we demonstrated today, improved hail detection, support for large structures, high-res report images, and the test square tool, all contribute to making your job easier. You can detect damage more reliably, inspect any size property, see everything clearly in reports, and analyze hail impacts more interactively. These updates were driven by feedback from professionals like you, and we're excited about how they boost productivity and confidence in using drones for inspections. Beyond claims, underwriting, and more. Although we focused on storm damage and claims, it's worth noting that we're seeing growing interest in using Eagleview Assess for other applications as well. Some insurance carriers are starting to deploy drones for underwriting inspections, essentially to assess roof conditions at policy inception or renewal, catching any pre-existing issues before a claim ever happens. Roofers, too, are using Assess for pre and post project documentation. For example, scanning a roof before starting work to have a record of its initial condition, and then scanning after repairs to show the improvements. So the use cases are broadening, and adopting this technology now can put you ahead of the curve in multiple aspects of your business. Do we want to look at some of the questions, Ryan and Josh? I can read them and you guys can answer them.
Try, do our best.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, we've had some more come in, so let me just scroll for a second. Oh,
I see a couple on here I can answer right away. So
go for it.
right now the drone will fly any kind of roof, tile or whatever, but the ML, the anomaly detection, is trained on asphalt shingles. So we, on our roadmap, we have, working with our ML team to support other kinds of roof material like tile and everything else. But today the ML is going to work on asphalt shingles. And then we do have a couple different models running. One's looking for hail, and we have two different models looking for wind. One is looking for creases, and one's looking for missing shingles. I saw a question about, can't do a brittle test, but the AI is trained to notice the difference between a nail pop and those kind of things versus actual hail damage. So that answers some of the questions I saw. Oh, and then we do require the use of the Skydio drone. Again, on the roadmap, we want to support kind of bring your own drone. But current state, mostly because of the autonomy and the obstacle avoidance, we're really leaning into the Skydio drones, but we do want to support other drones in the future. I think I caught some of those. I don't know if there's any other questions you saw there, Elizabeth, that we could address.
I think we had a couple of questions about pricing. If you want to speak to that, Ryan, or we can include that in our follow-up email.
I think that, following up with the email and talking about when we talk about the promotion is probably the best thing to do on pricing right now.
Sounds good. And then someone else said the audio was not working at the beginning. We will send out a recording of this webinar after we complete it. So I think that covers.
We'll go through the chat, and if there's other things in there we can address, we'll send that out as well. So,
Yep. All
okay,
right.
ready, next slide.
Okay, so before we conclude, I just wanted to mention a couple of exciting things on the horizon. For those of you who use our Eagleview One platform, integrating Eagleview Assess into Eagleview One is on our roadmap. So in the future, you'll have a seamless experience with Assess right within Eagleview One. Second, we do have a promotional offer running for Assess right now, and we're going to follow up with more information on that offer in an email after this webinar. Finally, I want to thank you for attending today. We appreciate your time. Thank you, Ryan, for guiding us through the product features and insights. And thank you, Josh, for the live demonstrations. We hope you all found this session valuable and that you're leaving with a clear understanding of how Eagleview Assess can benefit your organization. Keep an eye on your inbox. And of course, if any questions come up, you can reach out to us anytime. We look forward to helping you adjust claims faster, inspect roofs more safely, and improve your options with the Eagleview Assess. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.